Hey lads, I want to talk to you for the first time in 2 weeks. I'm actually back from doing college assignments. The last 2 weeks I didn't have any time to play games, so I didn't even have time to make videos. So let's bring out this video. I want to dedicate this video to a discussion about why I don't think games are as fun as they used to be anymore. Most modern games, most modern games are dark and gritty. They're cool looking, they're realistic looking, the graphics are great, but where the fuck is the fun? It's like we went back, you go back to games like Halo. Halo was like a sandbox shooter, it wasn't alleyway to fucking corridor to hallway and shoot guy that pops out of door number 1, shoot guy that pops out of door number 2. It had its own personality, it was cool, it was fun, it was weird, it was silly. That's what games were about, back in the PS1 days, you had games like Crash Bandicoot, you had games like Spyro, Grim Fandango. You had games like that were just fun, they were silly, they had their own personality. But now every game is just trying to be dark and gritty, and it's just not cool anymore. Dark and gritty games have been around for ages. And the first game that really did dark and gritty right for me was Gears of War. Gears of War is a fucking badass series, it's bloody, it's, there's gore, you can go over to some motherfucker and chop him in half with a chainsaw, it's fucking cool. But games like, you have Battlefield, Battlefield's a gorgeous looking game, but it's, it's dark and gritty, but, apart from the occasional lens flare that will burn out your retinas from your fucking skull. Is Battlefield even fun anymore? That's the question, is it still fun? It looks cool, but is it still fun? Multiplayer, yeah, but, not everyone's a multiplayer guy, single player guys actually still exist, and, the Battlefield 4 single player was, it was better than 3, but, having a campaign that's better than Battlefield 3's campaign is not exactly an achievement, it's not that hard to do. But I digress, because games nowadays, I just don't see the appeal to them anymore. They've lost their personality, they've given up what actually made them fun to play. Yeah. So, what's gonna happen? Our game's gonna continue down this path, just making it realistic, just losing the fun, keep going with the dark and gritty aspect. The only games that I see that are actually bright and colourful are games that are set in locations like GTA. GTA is a whole other story. GTA just has fun with what it is. GTA is cool. But the only colourful games I see nowadays are, indie games. And indie games, they kind of have a bad rep because of guys like Phil Fish, just self-entitled jackasses like that. Indie games are fun as fuck, but they don't get the attention they deserve. Games like iDarb and games like Super Meat Boy, those games were fun as shit. They didn't get much attention, they were bright, they were colourful, they had their own personality, they were silly. And I want to bring you guys through a game that I got recently with my Games with Gold, and it's the only Games with Gold over the last 2 years that I've actually valued, and it's called iDarb. iDarb is just a bucket load of fun. It's ridiculous. I hate sports games. I don't like sports games at all, but iDarb is actually a sports game, and I fucking love iDarb. iDarb is fun as fuck. It has its own personality. It's bright. It's colourful. It's fun to play. It's a good time. It has its own personality. That's what I like about games. It's weird. It's silly. It's awesome to play. You can do shit like that. Look at that. Look, that's awesome. Yeah. So lads, this is the end of the video. If you agree with what I said, or if you disagree, just let me know in the comments, because I'd like to hear what you guys think. I don't know what I'm doing in this last clip, I'm just headbutting everything. I love that in GTA. The cancel jumping animation. So thanks for watching the video, like, favourite and subscribe, and there'll be more. Have a good day.